Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready.
And this match has the makings of a great one.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big.
Let's take a moment to talk about Simon Gotch. Since his NXT debut in July of 2014, Simon Gotch has become a major thorn in the side of his opponents. At times, Gotch's style could be considered unorthodox by today's standards, but it's effective nonetheless.
Gotch is a throwback to the early days of our business when wrestling was in carnivals. Another way Gotch is a throwback is he lets his actions do the talking for him. Beware of the gentlemanly beatdown. I like the pairing, Michael. These two work so well together as a team.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
When you hear the name Simon Gotch, you think of a bruiser and a hooker who can grind your face into the mat. People also think of the manly tandem he's made famous alongside Aiden English, the Vaudevillians.
A systematic attack here.
We've seen plenty of fireworks thus far tonight on this Independence Day edition of WWE programming.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Relentless attack on the windpipe.
How's he going to be able to breathe?
Going for the cover, and the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Aiden English refusing to lose here tonight. Anyone who knows the history of our business knows the prestige of the name Gotch. It should be no surprise that Simon, in gentlemanly fashion, created a brutal finishing move called the Gentleman's Clutch.
Aiden English hits the mat hard.
Well, welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
Look out!
The gutbuster leaves even the hardiest souls gasping for breath.
You're not kidding. He may not breathe for him. The shoulders are down.
We've got everybody going at it now. The referee getting involved now.
He wants back in this match in the worst way. Aiden English has a certain grace inside the ring, unlike anybody else I've seen in a long time.
Where's Carroll?
Yeah, I guess you have to attribute that to him being a classically trained actor and artist.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Nice dodge there.
Man. About putting a target on someone's back. This may very well end it.
Wow, what a move from Darren Young. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
His partner's being punished, and he's seen enough.
Aiden English certainly is a graceful competitor, King. I mean, we've seen leg drops before, and most of them are thunderous, but English's leg drop...
It's safe to say the entire WWE locker room has just been put on notice.
And he's in there.
Wow, there's the save. The match continues. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. He makes the tag.
He's in bad shape. He's got to make the tag.
And he might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have much left.
There's the switch. Titus O'Neil is in.
The team is working their game plan to perfection. Frequent tags have kept them fresh and in complete control of the match.
Looking highly motivated here.
What we've seen from Simon Gotch in a relatively brief period of time is that what we really don't know what to expect. But his Baritsu-inspired style will show and prove why he's called the steam-powered madman. He whiffed that one.
And he zeroes in on the back of his head. English turns it around.
And there's the count.
Crushing force on that elbow drop.
That had to put a hurting on him. Oh, wait, nice reverse three.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Oh, out of nowhere. Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
There's the suplex.
That was nice. Now that's how you do it.
He's moving like a man possessed.
And what a hard knockdown. Big time impact.
It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Simon Gotch turns it around. He gets the tag.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Oh, wait, nice reverse.
We're looking at...
What a move. What a smart move. O'Neal reverses it.
Oh, you can't take many more shots to the face like that.
Yeah, this guy's never going to look the same. Oh, and he's going to have to do something big. The shoulders are down.
The referee getting involved now.
Picture perfect reversal by Aiden English.
Yeah, you know, this kid's got instincts way beyond his years. Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
This is not the usual place we see Darren.
They got it!
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here.
And there's the bell.
Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. Since his NXT debut in July of 2014, Simon Gotch has become a major thorn in the side of his opponents. At times, Gotch's style can be considered unorthodox by today's standards, but it's effective nonetheless.
Gotch is a throwback to the early days of our business when wrestling was in carnivals. Another way Gotch is a throwback is he lets his actions do the talking for him. Beware of the gentlemanly beatdown.
Let's take a moment to talk about Simon Gotch.
Well, luckily the body...
Oh, man, does he have that arm submission in tight?
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. And that one hit with the force of a big rig.
Simon Gotch turns it around. When you hear the name Simon Gotch, you think of a bruiser and a hooker who can grind your face into the mat. People also think of the manly tandem he's made famous alongside Aiden English, the Vaudevillians. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Simon Gotch turns it around.
Thinking to avoid that.
Great offense by Titus O'Neil.
Cole, what's he got in mind?
Uh-oh.
Simon Gotch is a force within the ring. There's the switch.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Titus O'Neil with a nice reversal. Anyone who knows the history of our business knows the prestige of the name Gotch. It should be no surprise that Simon, in gentlemanly fashion, created a brutal finishing move called the Gentleman's Clutch. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Almost knocked silly by that strike. When you talk about limitless potential, exciting maneuvers in the ring, and the gift of gab on the microphone, you don't need to search any further than Darren Young.
And there's the sleeper. This could be lights out.
Doing a great job of avoiding.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Ow!
Today, too fast.
Look at him out there reaching for the tag. He can't wait to get back in the mix. And a solid punch from Darren Young.
Darren Young's high energy, overflowing with self-confidence, and not afraid to take on the challenge of any superstar in that ring. His moniker of Mr. No Days Off is something D. Young lives and breathes every day. We're looking at complete domination here. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Staying on the attack.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves?
Darren Young goes to the prime time, and it's time to call it a night.
Boy, that looked devastating. Good move, Darren Young. Darren Young's days as a WWE rookie are long behind him. D. Young's an exciting WWE superstar who brings the pain to his opponents, whether it's in tag team or singles competition. Yeah, he's brass, he's loud, and highly confident in his abilities. Of course he is. This is Darren Young. This is Mr. No Days Off.
He's got his eyes set on his chest.
He wants back in this match in the worst way. Once the bat goes, it's nearly impossible to stand, let alone deliver any offense.
He gets the tag. Well, that's what you call guaranteeing your opponent doesn't leave the match on their own 2 feet.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Wearing down the opposition here. Not giving Aiden English a chance for any recovery here. He gets the tag.
That's it. He's out.
There's the finishing move. Don't know.
Shoulders down. Is it enough?
It may be.
English turns it around.
And the ref starts the count. And now he's back out on the apron.
Aiden English gets nailed. I don't know how much more. Whoa!
Aiden English.
Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
Guys, just going from one painful move to it.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, look at that.
What do you want to see next?
Like this, it means you're out.
Going for, and it's up. He got the shoulder up.
A superstar has to know that it'll take more than that to defeat this man. He's not the real deal for nothing. Turning it around. It's Aiden English with the reversal.
And there's the count.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Yet another one for the highlight reel.
He's setting up.
Oh, no. We know what this is. Oh, going to the... That's it. It's over. It's over.
Oh, no.
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies. He made it. He made it to the ropes.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on. Aiden English refusing to lose here tonight. Look at him out there reaching for the tag. He can't wait to get back in the mix.
What a slam. This entire building just moved.
Man, you're right. That shook the arena.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Clearly on a mission here.
Man, it's like someone used a broomstick. There's a great way to keep your opponent off balance.
Aiden English turns it around. Oh, wow.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Incoming.
And this has got to be it.
I think so. They did it. They won the match. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Anybody.
You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight.
NXT.
Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this.
Here are your winners, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, the Prime Time Players.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely